Congratulations on the purchase of your FR3. My name is Caleb. I'll be doing an orientation with you today. We'll start right up here in the front. You have a little access to your engine bay. There's a key that you can turn to remove that, and then you'll be able to open those up. Head around to the side here. You have side view cameras on both sides, so when you turn your turn signals on, you'll be able to see the lanes next to you. Next is your propane. So to turn it on and off, you'll open and close it with this valve. You can see how full it is right here, and to fill it, you'll remove this cap here and you can get it filled, and this is a bleeder screw. Got a nice little storage compartment there, and next to that is your generator. If you need to do an oil change on your generator ever, you can loosen this petcock here, it'll drain out from the bottom. You also have access to your oil filter from the bottom as well. And then to fill your oil and also check your oil level with your dipstick, you'll go right here, open this up, it's your dipstick and your fill. And then to start your generator, come over here, your stop prime button, hold this down until that red light comes on, then you'll push start and you'll hold that down until it starts. You can also start your generator from inside. When you're all done with this, just put this cap back on or cover on, it just snaps up into place. You got more storage, this goes through all the way down to the other side, and then you have in this compartment all your water systems. So you have an outdoor shower right here, it's hot and cold water with the shower head that you'll be able to move around. You have your city water right here, so if you're full hookup camping, hook a hose up to your city water, turn it on, and you'll have water pressure through that hose. If you're going to fill your fresh tank, you'll come here to your fresh tank fill. So if you're going to be rustic camping, fill your fresh tank, turn your water pump on. Once your fresh tank is filled, your water pump will draw the water from your fresh tank up throughout your trailer. And then next to that, you have a black tank flush, which we'll go over in just a second. Right down here, you have your black valve and a gray valve. Those will be for your holding tank. So this will be for your black holding tank, that's your toilet. This is for your gray tank, that's your dirty sink and shower. So when you're ready to drain your tanks, hook your sewer hose up here, pull your black tank first. Once your black tank is empty, you'll pull your gray tank. When your gray tank is empty, close your gray slide valve, leave your black tank open. That's when you use your black tank flush. So you hook a hose up to it, turn it on. It works as an upside down sprinkler system in your black tank and will help to flush everything out. You'll run it for a couple minutes, then you can turn your water off here, close your slide valve, put your sewer cap on, and you're all set. You do also have a light in here. It's just got the switch on it right there. You have refrigerator vents on your slide out here. You don't really have to do much with those unless you need to access the back of your refrigerator. More storage here in the back. You have your fuel fill, and then another storage compartment, which will also be where your 50 amp power cord will go, which, as you can see, we have it plugged in right now. Head around to the back here. You got your hitch and your 7-way. You have a ladder up here so you can access your roof and do any maintenance, and you do also have a backup camera. You got the other side of your passenger storage here. You got your starter kit in this box. In that plastic wrap is a ladder so you can get to your front bunk. You have an LP quick connect in this compartment here. You can just close this cover, turn that, and that'll lock that. You have access to your water pump up through these two holes here. There are covers for them that you'll just put in and screw close. You have your hot water heater right here. This is gas and electric. You have access to the bypass valves through here. So when you're ready to use your water heater, your trailer's winterized right now, so your water heater's bypassed. You'll have to take it off bypass. There's a couple of valves back there. You'll just give a quarter turn, and then you'll be able to turn your water on. Water will start to flow through here, and then you'll be able to turn it on gas or electric. Your water heater has a metal tank, so they use an anode rod. Over time, this anode rod will corrode rather than your tank corroding. This is also your plug, so you put it in here, tighten it down, and that's when you turn your water on. Once it's filled, you can turn on gas or electric, like I said. You want to be sure that it's filled though before you do that. To do that, pull in your leaf valve, or you can open up the hot side of one of your sinks inside. Right down here is a switch to turn it on electric. Inside there will be switches for gas on your control panel. Once you're all done with this, just take your anode rod out, your water will drain out right from here. You do have low point drains down here as well, right behind right behind your wheel here. It's right down up behind the mud flap. Just remove that cap there. Those will be your lowest point in your water system. So open those up. You'll use them mainly for winterizing. Got more storage up here above and below. Storage in here as well with a couple plugs. You have right here your furnace exhaust vent. This does get very hot when you're running your furnace, so you want to be sure you don't block it or touch it. You have an outdoor TV with outdoor speakers, and in the compartment below that you have your 2 batteries, and then you have your hydraulic pump and fluid. If you ever need to fill your hydraulic fluid, there is a spot to fill it on the back side of that. You have your stairs here. These are power stairs. You can lock them so that they stay out when you close your door. Or if you go right inside your door, you have your entrance step right here. You can turn that on or off. So when you close your door, it'll fold up with your door. And when you take your door out. On the other side of your door here, you do have a spot to hook up a Freon solar panel. If you hook that solar panel up, it'll trickle-charge your batteries. That it looks like everything for the outside of your unit. We'll head inside next. Alright, just inside your doorway, you have a GFCI resettable outlet. You have your bed lift controls for above your driver's area. So you can turn the controls to your bed on and off. So with this key right here, it'll be on your key ring when you come get your trailer. You put it here, turn your bed on. Your bed is currently down, so we will raise it back up. Just push the raise button to raise it up, lower button to lower it down. Just hold it down. Alright, so that's your bed all the way up. Just turn that off once you're done with it. Take your key out. And then down below, you have a couple more controls. So you have that step switch that we talked about earlier. Your awning light to turn that on and off. Your awning controls to run your awning in or out. Hold down out to run it out. Hold down in to run it in. Your awning will not stop automatically when you run it out, so you do want to keep an eye on it. There will be a valance that drops down, and you'll also be able to see the bare awning tube. That's going to take your finger off the button. If you don't take your finger off the button when you see that, your awning will continue to roll up, and it'll roll up upside down and stretch out your awning fabric, which could damage it. And then next to that, you have your battery disconnect. So if you push that, that'll you'll hear it click. It'll disconnect your battery from your house batteries. Pull that into your kitchen area now. You got your sink right here, storage above. You have your microwave. It's just a standard turntable microwave. And then for your stove, you have a glass cover on it. Just pick this up and move it or fold it up out of the way. To light your stove, turn it to light. Turn your igniter until your burner is lit. Your igniter only turns to the right. It's indicated by the arrows on there. For your oven, you'll turn it to pilot, hold it in while you turn your igniter to the right, and then you can adjust your temperature from there. Be sure for travel that you fold this cover back down. It is glass, so it's very fragile and could break. Next you have your entertainment center. So you got a nice big TV here, and below that you have your fireplace. This puts out some good heat. All your controls for it are right here. You got power. You can set a timer, change your flame colors, and you can also set no heat, low heat, or high heat. Then next to your entertainment center is your control panel. So at the top here, you can check the levels of your LP, your battery, your fresh and your black and your gray tanks. Just push the button down, and as they fill or as they charge, these lights will light up. You have the switch for your water heater here to turn it on gas. The switch to turn it on electric is the one on the water heater itself. You have a switch for your water pump. So if you have your fresh water tank filled, turn your water pump on. This is where you can start your generator from inside. And then you can see your generator hours right here. Then you have the switch for Arctic Pack. That's going to be tank heaters. So if you're late season camping and you don't want your tanks to freeze, turn that on. It's a heating pad that's on your tank. It'll keep them above freezing temperature. Next, you have your slide out controls. It has all your instructions for them right here, or warnings on them. But you just hold down in to run it in, hold down out to run it out for both of them. Next to that, you have your thermostat. So you turn it on and off with the on-off switch. Pretty self-explanatory. You can change your temps here, go through your different fan speeds, and then you can go between heat, fan, AC. You can set a timer on here. You got another furnace button, and you can turn it to sleep as well. You just got, this is just a light switch right here. We'll head into down below that, you have your carbon monoxide and LP detector. If that green light's on, that means it's working. You're good to go. I'll head into your bathroom. Your toilet, it's got a foot pedal flush, halfway down brings water into it, all the way down will flush into your black tank. You have a vent with a fan up here. Just crank it, open and close with this button, or with this crank, and then you have a switch here to turn your fan on and off. Be sure that that's closed if you're traveling, going on the road, or if it's going to rain. Your shower doors have this lock on them for travel. You want to hear it click into place just like that. That'll keep these from sliding around. They are glass, they could break. And you do for your bedroom door, you have a lock on it too. Just push that down and slide your door. Just get it click back into place when you slide it back. We'll head into your bedroom now. You got your bed, you got another thermostat in here that'll work the same as the first one. It just will not run a furnace. You have USB charging ports on both sides of your bed. You have another TV in here. You have storage on both sides. And down below here you have your breakers and your fuses. So in this box here will be your breakers. Everything's labeled in here. And you'll remove this cover to access your fuses. Your refrigerator is gas and electric. Turn it on and off here. Your modes. AU, that's auto. So on auto mode, your fridge will automatically switch between gas or electric. As you can see, it says AC, so it's running off of electric. If it cannot find the electric source, it'll switch automatically over to gas. Otherwise, if you want to run it on LP only, click it over to LP. Make sure your propane's turned on and your fridge will run off of gas. You can also change your set temperature on here. 1 is the like warmest or coolest, 9 is the coldest. Then you have your 2 theater seats here. To recline these, grab the handle here, your legs will kick out, and just push them manually back in. And you do have storage in the middle there as well. You have a nice big dinette here. This can turn into a bed. Just remove these legs here from the tabletop. The tabletop will set on this ledge. And then there's a cushion in your back bedroom in one of those closets that'll set on top of there. So that'll fill in the gap in the middle. We'll head up into your driver's area now. So on the side here, you have your leveling system. You do have to have your key turned on for this to work. So you can go through manual mode or auto mode. Turn it on and off here. When you're done camping, you'll hit retract all jacks. And you can also go through and adjust each jack individually. You have a battery boost switch here. Turn your lights on and off here. Dim them with this switch here. You got regular controls here on your steering wheel, same as in your car. Cruise control on and off on your steering wheel. You can go through your different information there. You got your heated mirrors. You can adjust your mirrors. Regular temperature controls. Turn on all your different lights here. Do your shade. This shade up here. Just hold the button down to run it down. Hold it up to run it up. Turn your radio on and off here. You can adjust your speakers. So you got your cockpit speakers up here, and you can click it down to your outdoor speakers. And you also have living room speakers here. This screen here is where you'll be able to see your side view and backup cameras. So once you turn your turn signals on or put this in reverse, that'll activate your screen on here to turn on and go to those camera screens. Got this table in the middle here. If you need to remove this, just turn the leg. Turn turn the leg and it'll pick up and out of there. It should. Or you can remove just the tabletop. This will screw into it. There it goes. So you can also tighten this back down, just like that, and set the tabletop back on that. Over here, this can slide, so you have a nice little desk area for your passenger side. And for your driver's seat, all your controls for it, or adjustments, are right here. You do have to slide this forward in order for your slide out to be able to close. Otherwise, if you have this all the way back, your slide out will crush your chair. That looks, oh, you got your antenna up here. So it's got this little button on the side, push that to adjust it. This arrow points to the front. When you're going on the road, it needs to be in that position. And then you also have your attenuator right there. So that is everything for the inside of your trailer, for the inside of your motorhome rather. I want to thank you for purchasing at TerryTown. We appreciate your business and congratulations.